Good evening, wrestling fans. Welcome back to another edition of Evolution of Pro Wrestling. Tonight, we're going to be welcoming into the show a very unique individual, a colossal athlete all over the indie scene. We've seen him in USA Pro Wrestling, Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling, and many, many other organizations in the country, around the United States. The man is a Southern heavyweight classic champion, the City of Orlando heavyweight champion, and other titles to name, as well as a shoot fighter, and has won numerous black belts around the world. We're about to welcome in via phone Kenny Gorilla Blanco Lester. Let's give him a call now. We're definitely excited to hear this man and what he has to say. Kenny the Gorilla Blanco.
Gorilla Blanco in the house. What's up?
Welcome to the show, sir. It's a pleasure.
Oh, pleasure's mine. How we doing tonight?
Oh, we good, man. It's a lot of fans are tuning in. Everybody wants to hear what you got to say. We've seen lightweights, we've seen cruiserweights, but no one has really heard about a Gorilla Blanco, a colossal athlete in the ring in USA Pro Wrestling, Atomic Revolutionary Wrestling, and other promotions. Tell us about Gorilla Blanco and what he's about.
Gorilla Blanco is real. Straight up, that's the easiest way to describe it. I came completely from a shoot background with the goal of getting into the work side of the business. I was of the understanding of the old Japanese style of training that you had to learn how to actually fight in order to be able to put on what I call a technical exhibition, a showcase fight. And I feel like a lot of guys have missed that stuff, and that's kind of what's raw in the ratings, and, everybody was skipping out on the tab, and now the bill came, and nobody likes it anymore.
Well,
so that's kind of what Gorilla Blanco is. I'm bringing it back. If I'm not bringing it back, I'm taking it back.
Well, that's definitely some strong words, which I know you can back up. I've seen you back it up. When I first saw you actually compete, it was in USA Pro Wrestling, and I've also seen a few videos that you just have these amazing submission holds that can make the biggest guys I've seen tap. Like it's just amazing. And I remember I seen the last Atomic show. When it was in Coco, you actually came to the aid of Jerry Swirls when he went on against the Brothers in Arms. And these guys, they know what to do when they went against you. Are we actually going to be seeing Gorilla Blanco this Friday at Atomic?
You know what? I'm not booked this Friday. I actually got a shoot fight, a pancreas fight. Old organization started by Fujiwara and some of the original All Japan and New Japan pro wrestlers. They have an offshoot in Liverpool, England, and I'm going over there to wrestle fight for the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're number one contender, yeah, in the open weight division. So they're bringing in the Gorilla.
Oh, that's amazing, man. To travel, out of the state like that's got to be something.
It's an awesome venue. It's NXT UK has worked the venue a number of times. It's right above the cavern where the Beatles originally, did their own indie run. Kind of laid down the groundwork, and the place is just, breathtaking. It's got chandeliers. It looks like I feel like they're literally in like Melrose Ballroom was in New York City for the MLW show the other weekend. It's just a real high-end venue, and I love that English crowd. They're sitting at tables wearing suits, but they're cussing and flicking the top at the same time. I love that heat.
No, absolutely, and that's when you talk about New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling has been around for many, many years. You've had stars from New Japan, like Great Muta, Masahiro Chono, Antonio Inoki, guys like that. And for you to be a part of that, that's a great honor to, and
it's funny you mentioned Masahiro Chono. That's I'm a big Masahiro Chono mark, and it's amazing. When you put that energy out there, what will come back? Masahiro actually watches some of my film and gives me pointers, and he's made me a leather jacket that I've worn out to the ring a couple of times.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
It's my long duster. That's a Masahiro Chono. He's actually a designer nowadays, and a big, kind of a big-time TV star out in Japan. He doesn't have his own school anymore. So I think he enjoys, giving guys pointers on a film, and he's slowly starting to get back involved now that Kansai Hayashi has Wrestle One, and I think Noah's really about to be on the rise with the MLW relationship. So, the Japanese scene is it's reloading. Similar to like the American indie scene, it's just having a revival.
Oh, that's amazing, man.
I'm excited though. Really, the Central Florida scene, it feels like to me like Nashville for country music, or like LA for comedy. There's just so much talent in one spot. Guys will complain that, stuff to get on cards, or, they're not paying the amount on the cards that they wish they could make. But I view it the opposite way. It's a great environment to get in quality work. It's an opportunity to get quality opponents and to have guys who can actually handle the spots and get better. So if you're a guy like me, if you get your gimmick right, if you line your work up right, go out of town and really deliver after getting such quality practice. Like jumping on those open mic nights in LA. You take that show on the road, you're A+.
No, that's absolutely right, man. It's in wrestling there, what they always say, you got to pay your dues. You got to, take what you get. You're in the industry, you're getting your foot in the door, go with it. Eventually, you'll get somewhere if you work hard enough. And it seems to me like you worked very hard and gotten very far so far in this industry, which is amazing. And I give you much respect for that. And speaking of indie promotions, we see you're heading to New York City, my hometown where I came from, in September with USA Pro Wrestling. Tell us about your opponent and that event coming up.
USA Pro Wrestling is 27 years old. It's actually one of the longest running truly independent shows. And, man, Frank Goodman ran so hard in the, I think the 80s, and mainly the 90s from what I understand. Just the amount of great talent that he would book on these shows, and that he was running, 2 or 3 times a week at points between his New York, New Jersey territories, and even going up, other places as well. He has just such a Rolodex of talent, all of a sudden he'll be like, yeah, I could call that guy to get the show up. We got the Rockers on the card. And to get an opportunity to wrestle in New York on the USA Pro show, I'm really excited about it. It was hard for me to get into you don't get into that promotion that easy. It's not just a hot dog and a handshake. I had to straight up call him up and say, look, I live on that block. I live off of Fern Creek, less than 400 yards away. I'll jump the rail. And I had all this Big Pit USA, the catch wrestling organization that was founded by Billy Robinson and Carl Gotch. And Sakuraba came through out of Japan. They have a strong New York dojo. A lot of their guys have been going to Frank's shows for years, so they were all messaging and being like, hey, you got to get the gorilla at USA Pro. Guys got some unique stuff. It'll be a good addition. So I'm really excited to work the New York crowd again. I've been up there 3 times now with various events or whatnot. And this gentleman I'm working, the American Giant, he's an old school pro. He's got Scott Hall and Kevin Nash on WCW. He's been around the block. He's gotten some bookings that I think a lot of people would be jealous of getting the opportunity to get those rings with those people in those time periods. A little bit long in the tooth, but I think it's going to be fun to just to really test my style and see how do my moves work, how do my angles work with a 7'4" guy. I'm really excited to put on a good match and really show that my technique can be crisp with the guy of that size in the USA Pro Ring for the New York fans.
No, absolutely. And New York fans, they love a good fight. They like wrestling. They're very interested in it. So I have no doubt it's going to be an excellent card. It's going to be an excellent match. Now, not to get off topic, we have a gentleman that just made a comment on our video, Michael John. He's asking why won't you get Luke Putsay? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Pustay in a show in Japan.
Luke's a top athlete, top amateur wrestler, top MMA fighter. Problem that he has right now is he just needs to get a little tougher and go through the true proper catch wrestling and Japanese style professional wrestling if he wants to get respect in Japan. And I'm going to put it blunt. If you don't go through pro wrestling and catch as catch can, they just consider you a bitch. They're going to book you to get stomped out, and they're not going to use you properly. And the sad part is he's more than tough enough to do it. I just think he's getting bad advice, and he's getting really poorly managed because the guy should be there for sure. I mean, the guy's money. If he doesn't get there, his son's definitely going to get there. His girlfriend is a top-level athlete, and between the two of them, I can't see any reason why their son's going to be the next MVP. I just think that he needs to go through that strong style training if you want to go to Japan.
No, absolutely. Like you said, it takes a lot of hard work. You've got to get the advice from the right people, get some good training from the right people, which I completely understand. Now, Mr. Blanco, I ask this question to every single talent that comes on the show, and I'm going to ask you the same question. If you had a chance right now to have a dream match against anyone in the industry, WCW, WWE, AEW, indie promotions, who would it be?
Right now, Tim Thatcher. Former Ring of Honor champ. Him and Davey Boy just wrestled each other. Training with the Hearts right now and getting them more workouts with them. I just think that Tim Thatcher and I would have a really killer style. If it wasn't that, I'd probably want to wrestle somebody like maybe Aishi over in Japan, or I think it would be interesting to see. Actually, I really think me and Jason Jordan could put on a good match if he was healthy.
Yeah.
Over in WWE. I'd like to just see both of us really go real physical. Another guy on the independent scene maybe would be Big Sean Studd Jr., Big John Studd's son. He's really tearing it up for Booker T in Houston. And there's talks about coming to Florida. So those would be kind of my top names as far as guys.
Okay. Those are very interesting names. I've heard of them. They're great athletes. Jason Jordan, phenomenal athlete in the WWE. I had a vision at one point. Me and my son, my co-host, were talking about it. I would pay to see you go up against Alpha Jr.
It's funny you said that because I was about to say him, but it just wasn't. I didn't want to do it that way. He's an USO with me. I'm an American Samoan world team member. After I made 5 USA teams, I went and moved out to Pago Pago in American Samoa and helped out the government with some business development. Had a distant relative there, and wound up representing them and helping them qualify an athlete for the Olympics. unfortunately, the IOC, I hadn't been living there long enough to be able to qualify, and I just didn't want to, for how much I had to sacrifice for 2008, 2012, and then for 2016. Four Olympic cycle runs, it's just too much on you. I was ready to move on with my personal life, but I mean, I'd love to challenge him for that Polynesian title. I got great respect for his late uncle-in-law, Gary Albright. Has always been the guy I looked up to, and I think I think I could be the ultimate heel in a Polynesian title challenge. I think him and I would really play into each other. It'd be a slobbering match for sure.
No, absolutely. I would definitely pay to see that match.
Dumpster Johnsy, same thing. Older guy. I'm not here trying to be a legend killer, but I think that might work out here up in New York again in the future. He's been really tearing it up. And just every time I get to wrestle these big guys that are good athletes, the matches just keep getting better and better. There's more you can do when you got a big piece of marble like that to work with.
No, absolutely. And as I said, I seen the matches that you had, and it's just phenomenal. Like the way you do the holds, the submissions, it's just amazing. A guy of your size, as a colossal athlete, can do so much as a heavyweight, regular heavyweight, or a lightweight, and it's amazing the way we see it. Before we go, Mr. Blanco, I usually let the talent promote anything they want to. This is your opportunity, sir. The floor is yours.
Okay.
You can promote anything you want to.
I'd really just like to promote, everybody needs to check out SmashWrestlingTees.com and buy a Gorilla Blanco shirt or buy a CWO shirt. Any of the people who are listening to this, if you are actual athletes or talent or whatnot, reach out to us. We started the site. The original mission statement of the site was to give opportunities to athletes to get a better cut than ProWrestlingTees.com. You can actually see how many shirts you have ordered. You get cut at commission check. We'll help you with your design work. We have designers on staff. We'll teach you how to online market. We just want to help grow the sport. And secondly, I'd really like to thank Iron Life Athletics. They got one of the best strength coaches, Dimitar Tatanov, world's strongest man, and Karinga Conway there, teaching martial arts. And really, Teddy Hart and the whole Hart family's been helping me out with bookings. And I just can't wait to keep getting better and better with their knowledge. The party just started. You're about to see a much faster, stronger, bigger, more athletic, leaner, tougher Gorilla Blanco. People are going to be wishing some things are just best left wild.
Well, that's amazing encouragement. That's amazing words, sir. I'm sure there's a lot of people that heard everything you just said. The you said CWO, correct?
Yeah, the Catch World Order.
Yeah.
That's a new group. We're taking over. We're submitting guys on the submission grappling scene. We're starting to take up. We got guys in territories all the way from the West Coast to Virginia to overseas in England. Part of the CWO is it's a movement. There's too many guys that are just, I call it cosplayers. When I grew up, I thought that you had to be a tough guy to be a wrestler. I understood that some of it might be works or predetermined, but my thought process was there's a bunch of tough guys in the back who worked out a pecking order, and they're all kind of putting on the show together, working together. I didn't know half of it was a bunch of guys who can't even make the male cheerleading team. I see so many champs walking around Orlando right now. I'd like to drop them off on Paramore Street. I don't think they can walk down the block. Some middle schooler kid would be bringing that belt to show and tell on Wednesday. So I'm here to clean out the division till I run into guys like Alpha Jr. or swagger are like guys who are actually there to lay some forms and to really brawl it out. So who the toughest guy is and who needs to get better.
Absolutely. I couldn't have said it better myself, sir. That's very inspiring to many people out there. Mr. Blanco, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, sir. Very professional. We enjoy your matches. We hope your career continues to transcend. And it was a pleasure having you on Evolution of Pro Wrestling.
One last thing, I'd like to give a special thank you to Major League Wrestling.
Sure.
For continuing to invite me to the shows and let me be a part of helping organize events as small as it is. I'm looking forward to the organization growing and expect big things to come. That's all I gotta say.
Absolutely, sir. And I've seen them. I've seen MLW, great organization. I've seen many superstars from there. One of them that I actually will be interviewing this Friday at Atomic, Ariel Dominguez. So I'm looking forward to that.
Great kid, bright future.
Yes, sir. I've seen his work, and I'm looking forward to it. Mr. Blanco, I wish you the best of luck, sir. I know this is the beginning of your career going into USA Pro Wrestling and further on. I can't wait to see your next match. I'm looking forward to it. Sir, again, it's been a pleasure.
USA Pro is not a stepping stone. This is a top quality show, this A-rated show. Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner will be in the building. Shane the Franchise Douglas. I mean, revolutions have been started with Joe and Mike Leeds. That's why I'm glad that it's a tough guy roster. It's not a cosplayer roster. In order to make it on a USA Pro show, you gotta be a tough guy. So everybody in New York City, hit me up on my website, hit me up on Instagram. I'll get you a ticket with no transaction fees. Or if you wind up waiting till the last minute, walk up to that damn door and buy a ticket. This is not something you want to miss.
Absolutely.
And Gorilla versus Giant. We've all seen what happened. The last time a Gorilla rode into New York City, he climbed to the top of the Empire State Building. Get ready for round 2.
Well, there you have it, fans. As you hear, Kenny Gorilla Blanco, USA Pro Wrestling, September, going up against the American Giant. It's one you're not going to want to miss in New York City. Mr. Blanco, you have a wonderful night, sir. Again, thank you for coming on the show. It's been our pleasure.
Thank you very much. Take care.
Take care. There you have it, fans. The Colossal athlete, Gorilla Blanco. The man is all over the world. Japan, London, New York City, Florida. Tune in September. You can look at USA Pro Wrestling in their group to see when that event is coming. Thank you, fans, always for joining in, for watching, showing your support. As always, follow us on Evolution of Pro Wrestling on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. If you have any questions, concerns, or comments, please feel free to send your comments to email us at evolutionofprowrestling@gmail.com. From all of us here at Evolution of Pro Wrestling, have a good night.